5 years ago, developing an understanding of how my own life wasn't working caused me to, like some people call it a midlife crisis, but for me it was a midlife reinvention. It wasn't a negative thing at all. It was just like a realization that there's more to life. I want to be fulfilled. I want to be happy. I want to bounce out of bed every day. And I looked at that. I looked at my life, and I was like, wow, okay, well, this isn't what I wanted for myself, for my life, for my relationship with my kids, etc. Most importantly, my relationship with me. So I went to work on that. But coming out of the other side of that, I realized that, you know, if I could do this, everybody can do this. And so if I can have my world be so much better for me and for the people around me, then I can dedicate my life to passing that on to people. So I think that's, in the most recent sense, that's what's driven me, is a desire for everybody to have a great life. And advice that I've been giving to people for, I don't know, I think the first time I said this to somebody, I was in my early 20s. Somebody was telling me that, you know, something wasn't going right. And I just came up with the simplest advice in the world, which is, if you're not happy, make a change. And I started to take my own advice. And if anybody is in a situation where they're not happy, whatever it is, you've got to be happy. You've got to be happy in yourself. You've got to be happy with yourself. You've got to be happy in your world. Because if you can't be happy, how can anybody else be happy around you, you know? You just drag other people down with you. So I think, you know, if you're not happy, you make a change. And I did that. Finally, I took my own advice that I've been giving to everybody else for 30 years. And I want everybody else to have that too.
Perfect.
No matter what that looks like. But you've got to be committed to being happy for yourself, right? I see examples of this in everyday life. If you get on an aeroplane and they tell you that the masks come down, the oxygen masks, in case of an emergency, put yours on first. They don't say save your child and then save yourself. They say save yourself so that you can save your child. So you've always got to look after number one, because if you're not right, you can't help anybody else be right. I learned the same from being in the army for 6.5 years. If the guy next to you gets shot, don't worry about saving him. Worry about saving yourself, because you're about to get shot. Get yourself to safety and then work out if you can get him out safely. But again, it's all about, you've got to look after number one. And if you're right, you can help other people be right.